Hello, welcome to this video. I initially filmed myself unboxing part of this, but then my dog started barking and it was really loud, so I'm just going to refilm this. But I purchased these on Mercari. I bought Fourth Wing and Iron Flame because I want to do a fun little DIY with Fourth Wing. I will say I am okay with the condition of those books because they were shipped not well, kind of in just one of these little plastic mailers, not even the bubble mailer, but they are okay. They're not too dinged up, both of them. On the corners, you can see here on the top that it's kind of crushed in a whale. So I want to take this and make it look like this. Now you may be sitting there wondering, Caitlin, why do you need to do that if you have this version? This is from my library. Yes, my library is sitting on a first edition, the Dragon Sprayed Edges copy of this book. And before anyone says something in the comments, because I see it all the time of people being like, just switch out the dust jackets. I'm not doing that. One, I used to work at a library, so I know that they know what copy of the book they have. So if they scan the library barcode, it'll say that it's supposed to have black sprayed edges with a dragon motif on it. Also, the spine is broken. And that's shitty to do. I'm just not going to. To me, it's dishonest. I'm not going to blah, 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 blah. But also, I've watched tutorials on how to do this DIY, and I think I can do it, so I'm going to. Also, I got both of these for 20 bucks, which I've seen a lot of people selling just Iron Flame for 20, because this is the one with the all black sprayed edges. So I don't feel too bad if this doesn't go that well. Whatever. Plus, I have the book. I haven't finished Iron Flame yet. I am only this far into it. This is the front. I'm only a few chapters in, but I finished Fourth Wing last week. I read a book that I hated that took me so long to read. And I started Iron Flame, but then this book that I really have been waiting for came out and I had it on hold. And there's someone else who has it on hold after me, so I want to just get done with it as quick as I can, and then I will go back to Iron Flame. But I really like this series, so I want to do this. Now I have the black sprayed edges of Iron Flame, and I've already pre-ordered Onyx Storm with the fun, beautiful edges. So I'm gonna do this. I think I can. What I might do first is try just to do Iron Flame to touch up the edges, because I don't know how well you can see compared to each other that like this one, which is the one that I bought, is not as well sprayed as the one from the library. I have looked it up because I don't really know much about like the editions and stuff, but the one from the library is one of the ones that was printed in the US, and the one that I bought is one of the ones that's printed in Italy. And I do believe that like the paper quality is better on the Italy ones, but the spraying is pretty inconsistent and not great, whereas the spraying is better on the USA one, but the paper's not as good. The paper feels the same to me, but I will say, yes, the US copy from the library looks better. I'm not good at talking on camera, but speaking of camera, something I'm very excited about is the fact that I finally now have a tripod for my phone. So I hopefully will be filming more stuff. I'm going to be cross-posting this on my TikTok as well as my Instagram, because I have an Instagram that is related to my Etsy, which shameless plug for my Etsy. It's Caitlin's Castle Co., where I sell mainly Nuimos outfits, but I'm wanting to expand the stuff that I sell. So I'm going to be cross-posting this video on both because that's crafty and fun. But I think I'm going to just touch up the spray on this one first to kind of get a hang for how to do the spraying before I go straight in with the dragon one. I'm gonna go show you the other supplies that I needed for this. Hopefully this turns out good and can be sort of like a vlog / tutorial. If it turns out bad, it's a watch me fuck up a book fail. So my dogs have come in here, so if you hear them tapping around with their little nails, that's them. So the items that you need to do this, the first part is going to be the stencil. So I got this Park Lane, which I do believe is just Joann's, like their generic brand, removable stencil vinyl for the, I'm going to be using a Cricut. So this is the vinyl for the stencil. I don't have it with me in here, but then just like the clear transfer tape. I'm just going to buy, it's $3 on Etsy. There's people who make the stencils. I am a graphic designer by trade. I know how to use Adobe Illustrator. I could definitely do this myself, but I am lazy and I don't want to, and people have already made them in the specific size for this book, so I'm just gonna do that. But there's like people selling the SVGs to put into the Cricut. I have some of this from an Amazon package I got. You could use, I think, wrapping paper. You could use a paper bag. Blue painter's tape. Either, that's my dogs. I don't know if you can hear them fighting with each other. But either the blue or green painter's tape. Don't use masking tape because it'll rip off. They're very loud. It'll rip off the paper, and especially with the fact that the like end papers are the map in this book. I don't want to do that, so... What are you guys doing? Crazy. I have a box to use outside because that's where I'm going to do it. Oh, I also got some wood to kind of make a clamp for. I'm going to use like the big clamps, 2 pieces of wood with the clamps, because if you were to just do the clamps, I don't know how well you could see that, but it sort of bows in the middle and you want it flat all the way across. And then lastly is spray paint. I got this one, the Rust-Oleum paint and primer. I got matte black. I saw a lot of different tutorials either in like a blog post or a video, and everyone was always like, oh, use either satin or matte, but no one said which one they preferred. So I just went with matte. I think all in all, I spent like 30 bucks, including the stuff for the books. Obviously I already had the Cricut, so that's a little expensive. I'm sure there's ways to do this if you don't have a Cricut, but it's going to be the easiest. So probably the next step is going to be using the Cricut to cut out the stencil, and then I'll show you me prepping the book with taking the dust jacket off, putting the paper on and everything. I am so awkward on camera. Do you want to see my dogs? Let me show you them. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello. Yes. Why don't you... Okay. Okay. Hi. Oh my god. Oh my god. You just have to keep pushing him out of the way? Yeah. Whatever. Okay, hi. I look a little rough at the moment, so I'm not going to be super on camera, but I switched out the craft station, so I am going to prep these books. I've decided I am going to do the iron flame, just like flat black touch up first, just to kind of get a hang of how to do the spray, and then I'll do fourth wing, but I'm going to get them all prepped first.
How's this supposed to be? Okay. Well, it's hard to see. That's it, isn't it?
This is upside down.
Straight on.
Cause like, I just realized this. Wow. Cause like that's up.
I'm really not vibing with this section. Oh god.
The spine's upside down on this book. That is crazy. Are they both like that? Nope. There's this one. Okay, so that's fun. Found a default in my book. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, after some trial and error, these are covered. I marked which ones they were and what's the front back. I'm pissed though. Let me see if you can see it. Right here, the tape ripped off some of the inner cover. Oh, I'm so annoyed with that. I was doing this with a certain, like a thinner paper that was in an Amazon package and it just wasn't working. So I ended up using an old paper bag. So I like went and did this one, took the original one off and then redid it and it ripped off. So that's annoying. Be really careful when peeling it off. It's better than masking tape, but still. I think it's about to rain, so I don't know if I want to start trying to spray any of them right now because of that, but I don't want to wait till tomorrow. Alright, so the one thing I really did not want to have happen has happened, aka I'm having to go in photo editing software to make my own stencil. I was going to buy one on Etsy, but I can't find one that is correct. I either find ones that the dragon design is not the exact same, or the ones I have found that are the exact layout are not really high quality images. It's something that's like really hard to describe if you're not familiar with these, but what I can tell that they did is they went into Adobe Illustrator and did an image trace, but like you see how, yeah, you can kind of see, you know, we have really sharp shapes in this design, and in the ones I found on Etsy, it's like really lumpy, like very rounded and circular. It didn't have the like detail needed for all these like sharp, crisp lines. So I happened to do it myself. I like took a picture, got it on my computer, and then I'll be putting it into Illustrator to be able to make a vector image of it. So that's what I'm gonna have to do now. We'll see how long this takes. Probably started around 7:30-ish. So we'll see how long that takes for me to finish. I don't even want to tell you how long this has taken me, because for some reason, you're not going to understand this if you don't know how Illustrator works, but the minus front thing in the Pathfinder window on Illustrator was not working properly. Oh my god, this took me so long. I had to do like each of these separately, because for some reason when I like expanded the image, only this one was working. The rest of them, it's just like showing up as a full like square. If you for some reason understand what I'm talking about and know what happened, please let me know, because it's like if you click on this one, it shows the outline, but if you click on any of the other ones, it's just the full box, and I honestly don't understand why it's doing that. Illustrator is not my forte. I am very familiar and comfortable with InDesign and Photoshop, but Illustrator still frustrates me. I mean, obviously I know what I'm doing because I did this, but I just had to do a stupid workaround when it should have been really easy. But these are done. What I'm going to do is, so this is the one that will be actually for the spraying, because it's just going to cut out these shapes, but I wanted to do this version, and this is what was giving me issues, because I want to cut it out of cardstock on my Cricut to just make sure that like overlaying it on this one and make sure that the placement is correct. So that's what I'm gonna go do. This literally, with last night and today, has probably taken me 4 or 5 hours, which is stupid, but oh well, it looks nice. All right, so I'm just doing a little bit of planning for the day of like the steps that I need to do for the book. I think that I'm going to be able to get it done today. So I started this on Monday. I think I can get them sprayed today. This, I'm so sad. As you'll see, I have 2 little planners here. I bought this really cool, it's a Harry Potter themed planner. It's like, so I bought the herbology themed one. Like, it's really, really cool. And as you can see, a lot of this isn't used because I love having a planner. When I was in school, I like really used them just because it's something that I find to be very helpful for me and the way that my brain works. So I spent so much time trying to pick one. I had been using the Happy planners, but I switched over to this one just because I was in a big Harry Potter phase at the time. And I bought like it's under something, but there was like a cool sticker pack that came with it. I got this in December so I could start it in January, and then I haven't had a job since, so I'm not really doing a whole lot. So this hasn't really gotten used, which really sucks because it's almost over. I will probably end up buying another one just because I do really like it, but just sucks that I haven't gotten to use it a whole lot. I have this other little small one that I got because I wasn't using this one, blah, blah, blah. I like to write stuff down, but I need to use the pen first. I think what I've decided is that I'm going to also post this video on YouTube because I talk too much. So I'm going to make a YouTube version of this video, and then I'll make like the abridged TikTok one because I talk too much. I said that already, but that means that this is unfortunately going to be in vertical because I've already started filming it this way. So you're just going to have to deal with that for this video. And then going forward, I'll know to not do that and then just crop it. Hold on. I can't talk at the same time. I took a clip where I talked about the fact that I had to go in on the computer and make the files. So that's really annoying, but they're done now and they're all nice and crisp. Oh, also I got these at the store the other day. Can you see? Normally I would use my watch to show this, but it was taking forever because it died somehow in my sleep. But I got these 2 glittery pens. This one's just straight silver because I realized I didn't have one. And then this really pretty purple one. And then this is a white gel pen because I like to color in my books. So those are fun for little details. And I already have these other ones in the same thing. This is a pink one. This is a black glitter pen that has pink sparkles in it. And then I had a gold. I don't know why I didn't get silver when I got the gold one. And this is like a blue glitter one. I just wanted to show my little haul off to you. And then this is the little pen container that I keep for my planner. Those aren't going to fit. And then I have 2 other ones that aren't the exact same design, but they're the same thing in size from Marshall's that I keep my if I'm drawing stuff in. I'm going to do this because I talk too much and then I'll come back. That's actually a lot faster than I thought it was. That looks so good. That lines up so well. I love when I do a design thing and it works. Any craft thing and it works in the physical. Let me see how well you can see how crisp those edges are. That's gonna look good. Okay, let's do this in vinyl. Oh. Oh, you're not gonna work at all? Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it again. Okay. Damn. I have to do it again. Fuck. That sucks. Okay, I had to redo it, but I used a different type of vinyl and it stuck. So we're ready to go. I'll come back in like 20-30 minutes to do a second coat on that one. Okay, front camera quality jump scare, but after much strife and trial and error, they are sprayed. They are sitting outside. I'm going to let them sit for like... I'm filming in my dining room, not my room, and I already don't like filming in my rooms because people can hear me talk. So hold on. Okay, they are sitting outside. I'm going to let them sit for about 20-30 minutes, and then I'm going to go and do a second coat. Iron Flame honestly is, I think, fine, but I'm probably going to do just another light layer. Fourth Wing definitely needs another layer, but then it should be done, and then I'm just going to let it sit overnight. For I don't know if I want to do just overnight or if I've seen to do like a whole 24 hours to fan the pages. I don't know if I also need to do 24 hours to remove the vinyl. I'll have to look it up at the tutorial I was following because I might be able to do the peel off the vinyl in the morning. I'm very excited. I think that they're going to look really good. Okay, moment of truth. So it's Thursday. I started this whole project Monday, but I sprayed them yesterday. I like peeled the vinyl off yesterday. It has now at this point, because it's just about 6, literally 5:59. It's been 24 hours now since I have sprayed them, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to wait until tomorrow morning to take them out of, if that you can hear my dog, I'm sorry. But I'm going to wait until tomorrow morning to take them out of their presses and like fan the pages, undress them with the butcher's paper or paper bag, and then put their dust jackets back on, just so I can film some clips of that in nice daytime lighting because it's getting dark now. I worked on editing the video, so it's mostly edited besides this clip and then the ending clips. And then I'm going to make, I think like I said, I'm going to try to see if I can make a TikTok/Instagram version, which is funny because this initially started as just for that, but now it is definitely more of a unfortunately vertical YouTube video that I'm going to try to see if I can harvest clips from to make a TikTok thing. But yay, I'm just so excited like looking through it, so we'll do that. I say that a lot. I notice I'm editing, I'm like, so yeah. Okay, pay no mind to the graveyard here. It's Halloween time, but I'm gonna fan the pages for the first time. That looks pretty freaking good, dude. I'm gonna unwrap them too, but you can see when I do that, the spray wasn't super even. Do I feel like I need to redo it? No, because like when it's closed, that looks fine. But like that looks so much better than the other one did. And I don't think I really have much on my finger. I'm gonna go grab the other one. Okay, here's the real moment of truth. Like that is crazy. That looks so good to me. We're gonna, ooh. Yeah, it's a little sticky where the adhesive was. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Ooh. Crunchy. Like, shut up. Oh no. Oh, I did just get some in the adhesive. That looks really good. Okay, we're gonna do it across the top to get all this really broken up. I'm gonna go inside and try to see if I can do something about that adhesive on it, but let's go take these inside, unwrap them, put their dust jackets on, and see the final reveal. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is take just paper towel, napkin, to try to get any extra little, as you can see, there's some, could you see that? Yeah, just to get the excess paint that's kind of flaked off. Oh, fuck. Okay, I need to figure something out with this adhesive on here. I realized I don't think I paused my video when I was talking the last bit, but it is working that I'm able to go in with my tweezers and like peel up the residue. So that's going to take a while, but I'm going to do it because I'm a perfectionist and I want it to look good. I don't know if using the rubbing alcohol would do anything, but I'm afraid of like the liquid in it. So I'm not going to do that. Yeah, but we're going to do this and blah, 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 blah. It's kind of hard to hold. I really don't think this could have turned out better. Let me show you real quick. Here is the one that I did. Focus. One on the left is the one that I just did versus the library copy on the right. I don't know why the one I have is so much thicker looking. I don't know if it's just this one's kind of like compressed or something with the page density, but that turned out so good. I'm so proud of this. Let me grab the iron flames next to each other too. All right, again, on the left is the one that I did versus the library one on the right. It's crazy because now the one that I have looks so much darker. Awesome. Here they are, next to each other. I know you're sitting there saying film with a better camera. No, I'm sitting here with my I'm sitting here with my webcam. That's all that's happening. Because yeah, look, it's black. You can tell. I do not any longer have the like original version to show you against because those are from the library and they've been returned. I have also, since this video has finished, I have completed reading Iron Flame. I like this book. I know a lot of people hate it. I was actually just watching the most recent, as of December 10th, 2024, when I'm posting this video, the most recent Broski Report, like Brittany Broski's podcast, and she was talking about how she hated Iron Flame. I really liked Iron Flame. I cannot wait for Onyx Storm. I've had Onyx Storm on pre-order. I don't know if I talked about that at all in this video. I've had it on pre-order since I like wasn't even done with Fourth Wing because I was so excited for it, and I really liked this book. I don't know why so many people don't like Iron Flame because I think it's really, really good. And I loved the whole story. And I mean, with both Iron Flame and Fourth Wing, it took about like halfway through the book for me to really be like, and I'm locked in. I thought it was kind of boring at first with both of them, but I was never like, I'm going to DNF it. I just felt it was like a little boring until halfway through that all of a sudden I'm like, let's go! And that's how I felt with Iron Flame. And I thought Iron Flame was really good. The ending, I was reeling for days. I will not be the one to spoil that for you, but you're kidding me. Zayden. Oh. So I'm really excited. Onyx Storm comes out next month. I have the pretty version on pre-order, so I'll have my little collection. I also saw... I'm doing this because I didn't film an outro. Does that even look good in person? No. No. I saw a video where they're like, guys, we're not supposed to see them this way. We're supposed to see them this way, that they like fade into each other. And I'm going to tell you something, that the top and bottom of those two books don't really fade into it, but this one goes black and Onyx Storm is black. So I'm just talking and I'm talking fast. I didn't film an outro, so thanks for watching. These turned out really good. I'm very proud of them. At some point I'll find this. I'll find this one at a thrift store. It's going to happen. I'm going to be blessed by the thrift gods, and I'm going to find this. I'm going to find OG covers of Throne of Glass and ACOTAR. Whatever. Thank you for watching. If you did, I love you. Hope you have a great day, wonderful evening, whatever it is. I'm going to ramble, so I should stop. I should also stop doing that fucking voice. Thank you for watching. I had a lot of fun with this. I'm going to post it tonight. I need to edit the TikTok version. I've filmed so many things. I want to post them. I'm going to post them. And yes. So, yeah. Thank you. Have a great whatever it is. And thanks again. It says it is a first edition. Yeah. Guys, wasn't that so interesting? Yeah, so this is also a first edition. It's just not the printing with the dragons on it. Let me go get my supplements. I filmed this video a few months ago. Now, look, I know you're sitting there saying, film with a better camera.